If you're currently struggling with the decision on whether to stay at a job or leave a job, or just anxiety around God's will for your life in general, here are 3 Bible verses to help you navigate that situation. Number 1, 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. This verse says, whatever you do all to the glory of God. So I think that God isn't as much concerned with what you do, but how you do it. So is the decision that you're making going to be glorifying to God? There is great freedom and movement to walk in any situation and not have fear of rejection or to lose your salvation. We have security in the hand of Christ. Nothing can take us out of his hand. You're not always going to get a clear-cut answer from God that you should take this job at this time. The Lord wants you to demonstrate faith and trust in him, to move forward in boldness and give him glory wherever you go and whatever you do. Number 2, Joshua 1:9. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. There can be great fear in moving into the unknown, but we can have confidence and courage in knowing that the Lord our God is with us wherever we go. Number 3, Proverbs 16:9. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Whenever you're faced with a decision, you probably want to make sure you get it right. You want to honor God and you want to stay in his will and not do something that goes contrary to that. But ultimately, no matter what we plan, it's the Lord who establishes our steps. He is sovereign over the situation. So if you are seeking to honor him with your decisions and to walk by faith, you do not have to be afraid that you'll be outside of his will. Look at the Apostle Paul. There were many times where he planned to go visit a church, but the Lord had different plans, or the Spirit redirected him. So meditate on these words. Wherever you go, do it to the glory of God. Remember, the Lord your God is with you. You do not have to be afraid. And ultimately, anything you plan to do, the Lord is sovereign over it and he will establish your steps. And please seek wise counsel. Do not make these decisions in a vacuum. Connect with a local church if you aren't already and have that support system to help you make those decisions.